Hey y'all, good morning. How y'all doing? Yeah, here I am. Still in my PJs. Alright, so I'm trying to but the urge. I was just gonna sit and just pull a few cards for myself to try to get some clarity for myself, right? On my forward movement and the downloads I was getting, and it's like, girl, you better put that on the video. Cause that's a revelation. And my revelation was a mirror, right? And I say that because, I told you guys about my situation with my mom, and oh my God, it has been so triggering. Oh my God, it's just been so triggering. But I've been praying and I've been asking God about it. What do I do? How do I do it? I don't want to run because it's hard. You know what I mean? And then, as I was sitting here, before I even pulled the card, I saw a mirror. It was like being shown all the ways that I'm just like her. You hear me? All the ways that I'm just like her. And that shit, like, wow. So this is a part of that cycle I gotta break. Right? This is a part of that cycle I gotta break. And here I am, Jonas. I don't want to do what I'm being led to do. It's not that I don't want to do it because I'm doing it. It's not that I don't want, it's fear. I don't want to say resentment, because I feel like resentment, when people have resentments, that means they get manipulative. They get that sneaky energy of wanting to get somebody back. You feeling me? And I don't have that in my heart. You feeling me? Or in my spirit. So that's not a word I want to use, but that's the kind of energy that resentment, feels like to me. So that's that get back shit. You feeling me? Smile in your face and then do something to fuck you up, right? Whew, Father. But yeah, so Six of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Unequal give and take, right? Somebody taking something. A time to give without receiving. Oh, wow. Spirit said, the past may never be resolved. Right? It may never be resolved. But the growth is being able to see the mirror. Because all you're doing is repeating a pattern. Whether you see it or you don't see it, it's a repetition of a pattern that you learned. Come on, Spirit. Ooh, Father, thank you for the healing. Now it's time for you to, as Spirit said, depart yourself from their ways. Have the courage to do something different, to do it differently. All right, Spirit, come on. I'm going to get a Wisdom Oracle card, which I was going to do anyway. So, anyhow, yeah. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Yeah, and when I was sitting out having my smoke, it's like I realized, like, the fearfulness, the stubbornness, the I want things my way. I do that. You know what I mean? Like I learned a lot from my mom. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to how I carry myself, right? But and it's like the thing I feared the most is the thing I become, or I became. You know what I mean? Wow, it's like being on this journey, man, and having to sit by myself. It really changed how I see life, you know what I mean? How I see people. It's also changing how I see me. Because, yeah, there's definitely a change coming. Because, yeah, ooh-wee, Stacy got some work to do. We got the 4 pentacles and the 2 of pentacles. That's 6 pentacles. Balance. But there's a distance. There's a safety, secure, right? Protection. You're very guarded, right? You're guarded about your money. Hello. Your money, your stability, your lifestyle. I feel like you're someone that loves to be out in nature. You don't mind being by yourself because you're out the city. You're not in the city. You know, you're somewhere where you like to pray and meditate and cleanse your energy and just, take care of yourself. You got a boundary here. There go the city back there. There were the people in the city. You moved yourself away. You had to create stability for yourself. And not just stability, but your emotions as well. And let me reveal another truth. I created a routine for myself. I created, a safe place for myself, right? Because in a lot of places I've been, I didn't feel safe, I wasn't. Whether that was physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I wasn't. I wasn't in a place, and not just because of somebody else, but because of me too, because of my, my behavior, you know what I mean? But because, you know what I mean? And that bothers me. It's like allowing chaos into my peace. Shit, I don't know. Yeah, what the fuck, right? And I want to protect myself, I've already set up these boundaries where I can be me. Come on, Spirit. Child, 10 of Swords. Releasing the past. You release the past. Walking away from those burdens, those betrayals, the lies, whatever the fuck happened, you know what I'm saying? And how it happened. But like I said, that was the battery I was on, trying to let go of what happened, but not even realizing that I was becoming. Yeah, there's some differences, but like how I relate to other people, that's ooh. Come on, Spirit. What we got here? Child, listen. The High Priestess and the Temperance in the reverse. Yes, in balance. Keeping your emotions in balance. Up and down triggers. Constantly, Always something going on, always drama, always chaos, right? High Priestess. Understanding who you are, understanding this is when we're in this meditative state, when we're in this by myself state, we learn how to regulate our emotions, right? We learn how to sense out shit that we don't want, and we avoid that shit. Ooh, avoidance, like Part of me wants to avoid the chaos. I've created peace, and now here comes chaos. Here comes a test of what have I done, what have I healed, right? Knowing that there's an imbalance, knowing that things are not on the up and up in the upright, okay? Eight of Swords and the King of Wands. What's going on here, Spirit? What's this Two of Pentacles? Spirit said unless you are able to walk away from the past, to release it altogether, to never look back upon it, shit happens from time to time. But I'm just saying, right? There's going to be an imbalance, and you know that that's part of you balancing out your energy and bringing yourself in an upright to remove the anxieties, the fears, and all that. Is you really, have you really released the past? Have you really released the betrayal? Because I'm not saying shit didn't happen. It happened. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I'm gonna say it like that. Because for some, but what the fuck ever. We ain't gotta explain that part. We got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. But the Ten of Swords is walking away and overcoming it. Whatever reason you had for moving away from this situation, it's time to release it. It's time to release it. Ace of Cups in reverse. Who's real? Who's fake? Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Tower in reverse. I'm trying to prevent. What's the Spirit? Ace of Cups in the reverse. Your heart chakra's closed off. You don't have an open. Okay, Spirit saying maybe you've learned how to, or maybe you need to learn how to regulate how you give, how you open yourself up. Because I feel like in this process, some of you, because you start using your discernment. You don't start, you're not just out here wide open, taking wooden nickels, taking everybody on their word, right? Stop playing. I feel like you're more focused on your stability than you are on your emotions, on love and shit like that. Where you trying to go? Yep, that's you. That's you. Look, the moon. Hidden emotions, baby. Listen, right on the Ten of Swords. Yes. Examining. Some of y'all could still be sitting in those emotions. Still trying to figure it, or just wallowing in it. I could be too. Listen. I'm learning some new shit too. There's some new shit that's coming up for me, right? Because did I ever think that this day would come? You know what I mean? That that this lesson would come, that all that talk and all that, identifying the patterns and da da da. Well, I guess it is working because I identified one this morning. I identified. Ooh, look at that. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The King. Oh, come on now. You identified your pattern this morning. You realize what you've been doing, which way you've been going, and the fact that, I heard genetically that shit carries on. So we all behave like our parents in one way or another, right? In one, or whoever raised us. We all behave. We all learn things from that. And whatever, I'm saying that because the energy started out with my stuff, but this doesn't have to be my story, or you know what I'm saying. This could be any kind of pain, heartbreak, hardships, addictions, anything that you struggle with. This, just a bad time in your life. You know what I'm saying, that you're overcoming, right? You stop doing some things. This is long term, going in the same way, barefoot, right? You don't really know where you're going, but you're just out here. You're living the life, how you want to live it, or so you speak. This ain't even on the table. But you learned the lesson. You grew wiser. You're smart. Trial and error made you who you are, right? Starting to recognize, it's what you do and the situations you put yourself in that dictate your environment, right? Come on, Spirit. The Moon, hidden emotions. Yeah, so there's still some things from the past. Maybe you have let go. Maybe you're not angry about it, but maybe there's still emotions that you need to heal from it. Maybe you still think about some things, right? Maybe you still question things. Just let it go. Just let it go. Yeah, some of y'all have really just shut yourself off, especially when it comes to love, because I feel like there was a lot of betrayal around love. The Ace of Cups. Listen, I can't make it up. Family. Motherhood. Yes. Look, 4 Cups. Still looking at what was lost. 3 of Cups. Yeah, especially when it comes to this 10 of Pentacles and this Empress in the reverse. Yeah. You will understand that in order for you to move out of this energy and be able to walk in the purpose that God is showing you, because what I saw was in my life, in my walk where I am right now, I have some of the same patterns, right? And I'm not saying I don't know. I'm just going to leave it there. I don't want to make this too much about me. The Chariot. Look at that. Forward movement. 3 of Cups, celebration. This is what you know what you have to do. Some of you guys could be looking at the loss here, because I definitely see that. I see that. You're looking at the loss, the emotions. I feel rejection here. I feel left out. I miss it. Something will happen. The Queen, the Empress in the reverse. You think about this a lot. The Chariot, yeah. You think about what could have been, what was lost, what's not there. The Emperor. Oh, wow. Here's a whole other half of the deck. Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. You go, ooh, the Emperor and the Three of Wands. Is that the three? The Two of Wands in the reverse. So there could be somebody that has been trying to control your movement. There could be an energy of someone trying to manipulate, you know. Let's see what this is. Listen. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Upright. Somebody has been trying to control something. Which way you go. Maybe somebody could be like, I don't know. Let's keep going. Queen of Swords. Come on now. You learn. You see the flags. You've overcome a lot. And you have a lot of accomplishments that you have outside of your emotional state. Because I see those flags there. Those are accomplishments, right? You locked your emotions away. You made a decision that you was going to close your heart off, that you weren't going to allow anybody else into your life that could affect your emotions like that. You hear me? That's what you said. But why you say that? Because of the Ten of Swords. Right? Come on, Spirit. Judgment. Releasing it. Somebody could be under judgment. This Emperor could be under judgment. This could be a family member. This could be a sibling, a companion. Okay? Somebody you got, you could either grow old with, or this could be somebody that you've known for a very long time, since childhood, okay? Take it how it resonates. You thought would be around. What's going on here, Spirit? Okay. Six of Swords. Moving away to calmer waters. Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities, new beginnings. The Star in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. No healing there. You realize that you had to stop going in the direction that you were going. Stop planting those seeds. Spirit said, and plant a new seed. Right? And what I just seen, the seed is, how we mimic those that raised us, those that we are around. Right? Good or bad, right? We mimic them. I was showing my mom a video of our president's mother, an interview with our president's mother, and I said, look they both have the same mannerisms. You feeling me? I'm like, he gets it from his mother. I'm just saying, the way they talk, he's just like her. You'll see it, I swear to God, you put them side by side, you think they were brothers and sisters. But anyway, there you go. And I'm just like her. I'm just like her. And honestly, guys, I really just want to heal that part that causes pain, right? That can't grow, they can't apologize, they can't be open and loving and caring, that can forgive. I know I can do that, because I think that's what forced me to move away anyways, because the more I forgive, the more pain. You feeling me? So, and that's from a lot of relationships I had, not just my familiar ones, you know what I mean? Listen, you no longer You understand? It's like the math is starting to math, right? It's not something of everyday knowledge, right? This is something that had to come when you're ready to I'm hearing be all that you can be. That army commercial. You're a soldier. You're a servant, right? And these are the things that we have to learn. These are the things that we have to learn. What the triggers. Six of Swords, moving away to calmer waters. Some of you may feel like that's the best thing to do, is to move away to calmer waters. Is it Spirit? What's the next card, please? Child Judgment. The Chariot. Ooh, child. Five of Swords, confusion. In your head. Somebody's confused. I'm telling you, because even out in Siberia, right, you survived with nothing. But you see the universe is there for you. There's a protection, there's a light, there's a shield around you. Page of Swords in the reverse. There's a hard head, make a soft ass. Here. This is they think they know everything. What they do know, they don't use it for good. You hear me? What's this Spirit? What's this energy? Can I get one more with this Chariot? Judgment. You became wiser for sure. And that was because you turned that cup upside down. And not to say you poured out the cup. Well, maybe. But it's also saying that you've closed off your emotions. You don't allow access to your emotions. Okay, what we got here? The King of Wands and the World in the reverse. This is karma. The World in the upright is learning a lesson, closing out a cycle. In the reverse, yeah, somebody not learning a lesson. King of Wands, the Chariot, Judgment, moving forward. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Look at, there go the mirror. There go the mirror. There go the mirror. Our Spirit said the ties that bind us together. I'm trying to see if these ravens are binding this person, or this could be somebody that could be under spiritual attack. I see strings. Child, what's going on here? Ooh, the Devil. God damn it. I was getting ready to get another deck. The Devil. Ooh, child. Ooh, and the Magician. Oh my goodness, and the Knight of Swords. The Ten of Wands. Somebody's been attacking you, baby. Trying to create burdens for you. Ten of Wands. Yes. Wow. Somebody's been, yeah, look at that shit. The Hangman in the upright. The Sun in reverse. Wow. Knight of Wands, the Devil, and the Magician. Somebody's been trying to, there go them white strings again. And look, the crows, you see that white string again? They're pulling that. Crows could be significant. Let me see. Because I don't think it's a bad thing. I think these are like spirit. I don't know. I'm feeling like spirit guides. What's the spiritual significance of crows?
Crows are seen as powerful spiritual symbols, representing transformation and intelligence. They are often considered messengers, signaling important life changes or the need to embrace the unknown. Crows also symbolize the connection between life and death, encouraging self-reflection.
Somebody with this hermit, right on top of the hermit, somebody has been trying to manipulate your energy. Somebody has been trying to control which way you go. Somebody's been trying to control which way you go. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Something about somebody's footprints or their feet, the bottom of their shoe. Somebody could ride a bike. This could be a car. An arrow, yeah. Somebody runs, they get in their car, and they go get work done. Yeah. Confirmation. Yeah, they sure do. They run, they get in their car, and they go get work done. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Stop playing with me. Queen of Cups. The Fool. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And they go get fucking work done. The Fool. What's this? The Queen of Cups fell out in the Sun. There's a Queen of Cups in this energy. What's going on here, Spirit? Somebody could not want you to take a leap of faith as well. Somebody could want you to not do your work or your job. Somebody could want you to lose your job. To be in this Ten of Wands. To have burdens. Child, what I say? The Seven of Cups in reverse. Illusions. Confusion. Snaking. Blocking your forward movement. What's going on here, Spirit? Well, did this take a turn? Hello? Look, Ace of Swords, baby, I can't make it up. You know this. You know this. You know this. Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. You know this. Whew. Wow. Let's get some of these. Constant arguments. And this one was out the deck. Over-dependency on one partner. Somebody argue. Promote peaceful conflict resolution to seek harmony in your relationship. Somebody likes to argue a lot. Fight a lot. Criticizing your appearance. There's some kind of signature or energy signature or a pattern of recognition you're going to recognize in someone. Oh, ignoring your goals. I'm telling you, somebody. When I tell you somebody wants you to forget and not be, look at that train horn, and not do what you're supposed to do, they want you to ignore your goals. Wow. Pursue your dreams with confidence. Your goals are valid and deserving of support. This is somebody that didn't support you, doesn't support you either. Okay? Spirit says somebody wants you lost at sea. There with that boat again. Somebody tried to make you lost at sea. So nobody could see you. This is what I'm hearing. What we got here? Threatening behavior. Protect yourself by seeking help and removing yourself from threatening situations. Safety is paramount. Okay, Spirit. Spirit said, yeah, it's what you think. Exactly what you thought. What's going on here? Oh, and we have infidelity. Wow. Focus on healing and self-care. Trust can be rebuilt with time, honesty, and effort from both partners. Constant lying. Somebody wears a mask. Somebody's lying. Demand honesty and be truthful yourself. Trust is built on a foundation of truth. Right? What else, Spirit? Oh. Taking advantage. Recognize your worth and demand equal effort and respect in the relationship. I don't know who this is for y'all collective. Shit. For me either. Recognize your worth, but yeah. Anyway, let's go. What else, Spirit? Excuse me. Using love as a weapon. So this could be somebody you dealt with. Remember I said that you turned that Ace of Cups upside down. You're no longer opening yourself up because of the betrayal, and it was around love, right? Your emotions. Recognize manipulation and refuse to let love be used against you. True love is nurturing, not controlling. Somebody was trying to control you. Look, child, emotional manipulation and narcissistic behavior. There go another fucking mirror. Somebody's definitely been trying to get you to, drop your goals. Possessiveness. They want to possess you. They want you bound to them. Wow, look at that. Recognize narcissistic traits and protect yourself by setting firm boundaries. Recognize the manipulation and reclaim your emotional freedom by setting clear boundaries. There it is again. What's going on, Spirit? Anything else? Oh, there it is. Coercion. Ooh. Stand firm in your choices and seek support to resist coercion. Your coercions are your decisions are yours alone. Wow, unresolved anger. Ooh, encourage healthy expression of emotions and seek professional help if needed. Addressing anger can lead to healing. Alright, guys, what else? Oh, damn. Control issues. Take back your power by setting healthy boundaries and asserting your independence. Withholding affection. I heard that somebody's still trying to use the same old tactics. Withholding affection. That's also a Ace of Cups in the reverse energy, right? A Five of Pentacles kind of energy. Control issues and unable to and refusing to listen. Controlling decision making. I don't know. Somebody wants to control you, collective. Somebody wants some kind of control. They want you to move in a way that they want you to move. And it's not a healthy situation. It's really not. Pressure to change. Wow. Embrace your authentic self. Changes should come from within, not from external pressure. That's enough of these. Anyway, yeah, the mirror. The man in the mirror. Maybe Michael Jackson has something going on with that. Maybe we should listen to that shit again. Recognizing the pattern. Pattern recognition. Now that you've seen, and now that you see what you see and you know what you know, how do you move from there? Do you continue in this pattern? Right? Alright, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all stay up, deuces.